Now here he is, your guest host for the day, Johnny Millwater. Hi everybody, and welcome to the Real American Streaming Experience. I'm your guest host, Johnny Millwater. Butch is selling fireworks because it's Sunday. Hope everybody's doing great. We already got some people in the chat, so I'm going to switch over to the chat and say hello, and then we'll do the warm-ups. Got a great show for you today. I got an old video of me doing my variety act back in the day. Let's see, got a couple new songs to work on. We're gonna have a lot of fun. So let's head on down to the chat, shall I? See what's up, and then we'll do the warm-ups. Good morning, everybody. Already here, we got Consequently and Kali, the glue that holds this whole thing together. Thanks for coming back, my Polish and Connecticutian friends. Glad you're here. Hope your weekend's going all right. We'll catch up in just a minute. I'm gonna quickly do the warm-ups. Sing along if you know the words at home. One hen, two ducks. One hen, two ducks, three squawking geese. One hen, two ducks, three squawking geese, four corpulent porpoises. One hen, two ducks, three squawking geese, four corpulent porpoises, five Limerick oysters. One hen, two ducks, three squawking geese, four corpulent porpoises, five Limerick oysters, six pairs of Don Alfonso's tweezers. One hen, two ducks, three squawking geese, four corpulent porpoises, five Limerick oysters, six pairs of Don Alfonso's tweezers, 7,000 Macedonian warriors in full battle array, 8 brass monkeys from the ancient sacred crypts of Egypt, 9 apathetic, diabetic, sympathetic old men on roller skates with a marked propensity for procrastination and sloth, 11 benevolent elephants, 11 benevolent elephants, 11 benevolent elephants, 11 benevolent elephants, 11 benevolent elephants. Here we go. Red leather, yellow leather, 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 red leather, yellow leather. Toy boat, 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 toy boat. Amidst the mists of fiercest frosts, with barest wrists and stoutest boasts, he thrusts his fists against the post, and still insists he sees the ghost. Oh, what to do tonight today, at a minute or two to two, a thing distinctly hard to say, but harder still to do. For there'll be a tattoo at 1 to 2, about a tat-tat, a tat-a-tattoo, and the dragon will come when he hears the drum. At a minute or two to two today, at a minute or two to two. And... all right, I'm warmed up. How's everybody doing? You guys all right? I'll tell you about my week. Let's see. Type in the chat what's going on with you, and I'll discuss it in just a minute. I know there's a little bit of a lag. Thank you so much. A warm-up on the wheel? Now, the warm-up's guaranteed. Just get here early. Thanks for saying that. I was just wondering about the warm-up. I was thinking I might do it during the countdown, but I like opening up the show with it. I think it's fun, because I used to do it backstage before every show. It really helps me get my flow going. So thanks for the positive feedback on that. I appreciate it. I'll leave it in. I'll add it to the wheel. Why not? I got the technology. The wheel's ever changing. That's exciting. So let's see. Poland, raining. Bad mood today, but it's getting better. How are you? Thank you for asking. Let's see. And I'm reporting live from my home. This is the very first time that I've done one of these streams, Johnny stream from the house. The comedy club that I like to do my meetings at are doing a show this morning. So it's not available to me. So I'm here in what I call the infinity. I guess that's ridiculous. The infinity chair. It's my lazy boy that I've put a big green shield behind so that I can superimpose. So I'm here at the house in Charlotte, North Carolina. The weather's beautiful. It's about 50 degrees outside right now. It's sunny. It's gorgeous. I should be posting out there. My mood is okay. I'm sure if feelings come up, I'll tell you all about that. My week was great. I went and saw my favorite comedian in the world, Brian Regan. He came into town on Friday. And I got to see him at Ovens Auditorium, which is a big 2,000-seat theater. I got really good seats. My wife, who I bought tickets to come with me because we're both big Ryan Regan fans, she got called into work nursing at the last minute, so I took my son. And we had a nice dinner beforehand, and we went to the show, and it was just a delight. Ryan Regan is amazing. If you're not familiar with his work, he's most comics think he's the best guy working, at least the old-timer. I don't know. I guess I'm an old-timer. But he's perfect. He's not dirty. He's relatable. His bits are written with perfect precision, but it never seems too forced. It's always kind of smart and silly. It's wonderful stuff. And the opening act was our very own Joe Zimmerman. Remember Joe from earlier? We showed you that video of him, the Andrew Jackson bit. He was the opening of the show. So I got to see him open for my favorite comedian. So that was a pretty big day. That was fun for me. The rest of the week we just sat at home. We're going out shopping not shopping. That's the wrong one. Aw. You're using green screen as well, but my lighting is so good. Are you using tear-ups other than your room lights? Oh, thanks so much for asking. I have here, I'll put on my glasses and answer all your questions. There we go. See that? I got myself a ring light with my phone attached to it. That's why I can't wear my glasses here. So it's just flat lighting in a warm color and no other lights in the room. It's just that light. So thanks for asking technical questions. I love technical questions. Yeah. It was great to go with my son. I actually took him to see the exact same lineup before when he was 9, and he fell asleep during the show. This time he didn't enjoy it very much, but he still stayed awake for the whole thing. I don't think he'll be going anymore theater comedy shows for a while, but it was so nice to just be with him some time. Speaking of spend time with the family, this week I'm going on a trip. It's the kids' spring break. Debbie, that's my wife, she got a couple of days off, so we're traveling down to Florida. It's going to be great. I'm really excited. We're going to go see her parents and my dad, who's still living. Take the grandkids and light everybody's life a little bit. I usually don't like traveling to Florida, to be honest with you. It's hot and it's sticky and everybody there is rude and mean. But I like our parents. Debbie's parents are amazing. My dad is wonderful. So that'll be nice. And I'll get to see my brother. And the kids will get to go out of town. Travel's so good, even if it's Florida. But so I'm looking forward to that too. So I'm not sure where I'm going to cast from on Wednesday. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do it in character as Butch, but I'm going to try. I really like not breaking the streak, you know? Consistency is something I thrive on. So that's it for me. You guys ever been to Florida? I grew up there. I grew up in Tampa, Florida. And it was recently voted America's least favorite city by me. It was unanimous. You know, Tampa, Florida has more lightning strikes than any city in the world. Yeah, it's true. You know why? They deserve it. It's a bad place. Oh, nice. Outside of Orlando. Very, very nice. I went to the University of Central Florida in Orlando. Got my degree in television production there, hence all this foolishness. And let's see, my wife also went to the University of Central Florida. So that's where we met and fell in love. Lived in Orlando for 9 years, I think. So I'm happy to be up in Charlotte. So I'm all caught up. What's going on with you guys? Let's see. Yeah, Florida, that sounds about right. Yep. It's the opposite of Connecticut. Yeah, trips. I love trips. We were originally planning to go up to Hershey. Hershey, Pennsylvania. My grandparents originally from, well, not originally, but that's where they lived for many years. They worked at the Hershey factory. And my cousin still lives up there. And we were going to go take a trip because the kids never been to Pennsylvania, take them to Hershey Park, you know, get a hotel, but the money was a little bit too tight. So we're going down to Florida instead. But I love going north, especially in the springtime. That cold weather. All right, that's enough of this. You guys fill me in on what's going on with you. I'll come back to the chat and we'll talk about it. Oh, here we go. What about me? Looking for a job, making a game. That's pretty much haha. Really? Well, what line of work are you in? I don't even know. What job you looking for? And what kind of game are you making? Is it tabletop? Is it a computer game? Is it just something to play in your head? I'm curious. Tell me all about it. Hope you can find a job. I hope you can find a job in Connecticut. Join the team. If you want to. Yeah. Poland's wonderful, I'm sure. It's been a long week. Lots of tough things at work, but I'm hopefully this week will be a little slower. I'm so sorry that you had the tough things. Did you get to do the private exchange that you were working on? You had found a new space a few weeks back at the church. They were nice enough to let you work there. Did it work out? Have you started the actual the meetings yet? Looking for a game developer job. Very cool. But probably I'll have to find anything coding related. Man, I don't know anything about that stuff. I would love to learn it. I would love to make games. I would love to have a coding experience. I learned how to code BASIC when I was in elementary school, but I haven't coded anything since then except occasionally I'll cut and paste some HTML. All right. Huh? Are you going to visit? Are you going to... Oh, you're buying your tickets to Poland this weekend? That's wonderful! You're going to visit Poland, consequently? Kylie's getting the news now? Oh, that's wonderful. It's great. When are you going? What are you doing? Oh, this is exciting. I like this. This lag is like dramatic tension. I'm enjoying it. Speaking of dramatic tension, have you guys seen Severance? We can talk about that later if you want. You're going to Poland. I'm so excited for you. I know you and Kylie have been close for a while. Have you been to Poland before? Is it your first trip there? It's so cool that you're going around. You got to tell me all about it. Oh, no, they switched my grant. So part of that is partnering with another agency. So now I have to wait for them to figure things out to start that new site. Oh, I'm sorry. What a hassle. It's always something, right? It's always, oh wait, Callie knew you were coming, huh? Callie's just pretending. He's just pretending to be surprised. I see how it goes. All right. Oh, your anniversary, yay! That's great. My anniversary is 5/4/3, so I also have my anniversary coming up in a couple of weeks. I was married 5/4/2003. My 5/4/3, 2 became 1. Because I'm obsessive like that. This is before they started calling it Star Wars Day. But I'm okay with that, too. Because the Force is with us. Always. Oh, I'm so excited. You're going to get to go to Poland. I want to hear all about the stuff. I want to hear everything. I want to hear all the details. I know nothing about Poland. I would love to be educated without having to, look anything up. I'd love to be educated by someone bringing information to me rather than me having to seek it out. It's the American way. Let's see. I need to learn more Polish before I go. I know how they spell Shakespeare. That's about it. That's all I got. I know how they spell Shakespeare. I tell you what, this is nice. Let's spin the wheel. Hey, Johnny, by the way, there's a little noise with my mic. Oh, no. Okay. Well, all right, here's the problem. I'm wearing this button-down shirt, right? Okay, so I have my little lavalier mic on the button-down shirt, but I couldn't button the shirt all the way because I sit with very bad posture in this chair, and all of my fat goes, so the buttons are going, ah! So I had to open it up. So I'll just, how's that? Does that work for you? Still got the noise, or is it all better now? I don't see it on my, is that it? Up on a t-shirt? Everything's fine? All right. Let's spin the wheel. Thanks for the heads up. I appreciate that. It's nice having people looking out for me. This is nice, just the 3 of us. This is cool. I invited a few more people. You might see it for the first time. That'll be fun. But man, I really do feel like you guys are the core. I don't know if I could have keep doing this and doing this and doing this without you guys keep checking in. Thank you for making time for the stream. It really means a lot to me. Seriously. Let's spin the wheel. I guess I'm the core. Yeah, I suppose I am. I'm the core that keeps the stream going. But you guys help. You guys help a lot. You're the hope. You're what keeps hope alive. No ASMR, no ASMR, no ASMR, no ASMR. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Wisdom! Let's head on down to the wisdom room. In case I need to grab a screenshot later. It's the first time Johnny's been on the green screen in front of the wisdom thing. All right. Let's do a few things. Let's see. Now, as you know, the holy month of Ramadan continues in the great Muslim faith. So let's pick out something from the Quran to start with. Do not let your dislike of a people lead you to be unjust. That's from Surah Al-Ma'idah 5:8. Good advice. Do not let your dislike of a people lead you to be unjust. Just because you don't trust somebody, you don't like somebody, they're coming at you, doesn't give you an excuse to be a jerk, to do what's wrong. It's something I tell my kids all the time. Just because your sister started it, you have to be bigger than that. You're the big brother, you know what I mean? You have to be stronger. You have to learn not to retaliate, to endure. That's very good advice. Do not let your dislike of a people lead you to be unjust. And while we're here, why don't we learn something from the Talmud? Those who find true wisdom obtain the tools for understanding the proper way to live, for they will have a foundation of blessing pouring into their lives. To gain the riches of wisdom is far greater than gaining the wealth of the world. As wisdom increases, a great treasure is imparted, greater than many bars of refined gold. My mistake, that's not from the Talmud, it's from the Holy Bible, it's from Proverbs 3:13. Not bad. Let's do one more from the Talmud. I like the Talmud. I don't know if you guys have Jewish friends. You guys have Jews in Poland? Sorry. That was a ridiculously stupid question. Of course you do. All right, let's keep it going. Here we go. You have Jews in Poland. You guys breathing air up there? You got clouds and whatnot. Blue sky, right? Is it blue in Poland? Okay. Here's good advice. Be sure to be in with your equals if you're going to fall out with your superiors. Good advice, Talmud. And one more. A mother understands what a child does not say. He who finds a faithful friend finds a treasure. A lot of wisdom to be had. I could do this all day. Let's head on back. That's a historically complex question right there. Could you give me wisdom sometime about feeling good? You got it, buddy. I got just the thing. Let me look it up. I didn't know we had a theme. I did a whole bunch of wisdom. Let's find wisdom for feeling good. Now, I myself have suffered from clinical depression my entire life. Missed a year of college. When I was on the cruise ships, I spent 10 straight years suicidally depressed and just trying to cope with that, thinking that that's just who I was, until I got out and found out it wasn't. So I know all about depression. I'll see if I can find something to help you out. I'm going back to the wisdom book, the various wisdom books. Here's a good one from the Talmud. A pessimist confronted with two bad choices chooses both. Doesn't cheer you up, but don't do that. Oh, this is good. I just love this one. This has nothing to do with cheering you up. I just think it's cool. If God lived on earth, people would break his windows. Yeah, that's a fact. Let's see. Can't force anyone to love you or lend you money. That's good advice. Here's something. This is actually not from the Talmud. This is from Rabbi Noah Weinberg. He said, if you don't know what you're living for, you haven't yet lived. So hopefully you know what you're living for. Might be game design. Might be our buddy Consequently. I don't know. But if you know what you're living for, it makes it a lot easier. Here's one. This is from King Solomon. A righteous man falls down 7 times and gets up. That's pretty much what it's all about. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward and know the most important thing, I think it's from all faiths, nothing is permanent. This too shall pass. It's the best wisdom I have to offer. I hope you feel better for it, buddy. Yep, your own soul is nourished when you are kind, and it is destroyed when you are cruel. So do what you can. Be as kind to as many people as you can. You'll feel better. That's what I try to be. All right, that's enough wisdom. Let's head on back to the chat. Oh, good. I'm so glad you are feeling better. Yay, now we have pretty much one religion. That's okay. As a Polish Catholic, I've heard good things about the Polish Catholics. Bad things too, but mostly good things about the Polish Catholic. They do solid work. I'm feeling way better. Honestly, I think most of my depression, I thought it was, well, I'm medicated, so that helps, but I think most of it was just being away from everybody that I loved all the time. Now that I'm surrounded by love every day and gratitude, thank you, chat, and gratitude, I'm happy all the time. I've heard great things about the Polish Catholics. They're very forgiving. They had a pope for a while. They got one of their guys with the top job. That's pretty good. Very nice hats. Their churches, I'm sure, are very old and lovely. I have several American friends who identify as Polish Catholics, so they're like Polish-American Catholic Americans. Let's spin the wheel. Forgiving, wait, hold on. That was funny. I'm going back. The wheel can wait. Forgiving, I don't know where you're getting your information from. I'm getting it from the Holy Bible. You're Catholics. The whole foundation of Catholicism is being forgiven for your sins after you confess them, is it not? It's the best thing about Catholicism. I love that system. It's brilliant. Anything that gets you to say things out loud to help you cope, that's wonderful. It's a good system. But yeah, just Christianity in general is supposed to be built on forgiveness. That's what I read. I don't hang out with enough. Yeah, you're right. No, it's the wheel. Right, the wheel. Let's spin the wheel. Supposed to be. There is a world of difference, isn't it? Come on, song. Nowhere, somewhere, nowhere, somewhere, nowhere, somewhere. Hey, almost. Video game, all right. We'll play it for just a minute. I know you guys aren't crazy about this one, but I want to give it a shot. I didn't feel like setting up my Nintendo Switch today. So we're doing the word game. Get involved. And 2, 1. You guys are the coolest. Dead no food. Dead no food. Sounds like a kind of vampire. Don't mind the word game, just suck at it. Well, how are we going to get better if we don't practice? All right. Ooh, nude field. Dude. I'm going to give you dude. Dude. Oh, fun dude. I used to know a guy whose professional name was the Fun Dude. Oh, found it. There's our winner. Way to go. Way to go, consequently. Oh, this is great. I think we're going to make it. Unlock. There we go. We made it. We're going to the next level. Oh, I'm excited. Oh, you guys are killing it. There you go. You guys are killing it. Let's see. Do, dog, fode, feud, denfode, denfadu, pounded, funded, founded, finded, fed, fuddle, down, nifted, donned, doned. The challenge of the game is to try to get letters, even though I'm saying stupid things and making weird faces. I'm trying to make it more challenging for you, the folks at home. Nonenden. Dowweed. Wend. Wow, look at that. We got all but 4. That's excellent. Excellent. I think that's our best round yet. Fond. I'm fond of you. There you go. We did it. Let's do some celebration. Let's try again. Round 2. Fight. Good luck, everybody. Thank you. Masatona. Chickatan, what? Huanatan. Hey. I've seen cool kids spell hot this way. No? All right. Oh, you got one. Watch. Oh, good one. Oh, almost. There we go. We're doing this. Come on, team. We got this. Hams. My short-term memory isn't what it ought to be. Cham. Chaw. That's a thing, right? You could chaw on it for a while. Oh, come on. Give me chaw. Not going to give me chaw? Oh, boo. Yeah. Okay. Come on. We can do this. The panic setting in. Whack. Oh, so close. 3 points. 3 points away. Ah, I wish they would show us all the words we missed. Ah, well. Aww. Still a good try. Thanks for hanging in there, everybody. Ah, well, that was good, though. The game will be there. We'll come back if it comes back up again. Let's spin the wheel. Quack. Come on. No ASMR, no ASMR. All right. Got a song. Yay. Let's head on down to the theater state. Yeah, I like the timpani. That's a nice touch. All right. Let's see. Let's do a Sinatra tune for Consequently, since she's enjoyed them as much as I do. Ah. Mm-hmm. 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 Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, in other words, in other words, I love you. Fun. One of my favorite singers. Can't remember if we talked about her before. Who's it? I want to tell you that it takes a lot of, how to call it, voice lesson. Not only singing, but overall your voice is so good. I want to thank you so much. Billie Holiday. I love Billie Holiday. Let's see if I can find, I think I got Things Are Looking Up. That was a Billie Holiday tune. Her voice is so specific and so high that there isn't a lot of crossover. Butch can do it because he goes, 3 octaves lower, but I'll give it a shot. Not only, but your voice is so good. Well, thank you so much. Thank you. I actually studied voice. I didn't have a lot of voice lessons. I think I probably told you this before. When I was touring my last 5 years on the road, I would give myself voice lessons based on these podcasts and the program called Singing for Snorers. My father-in-law gave me on CD, and I would rehearse every time I was in the car until I eventually learned how to sing okay. The voice stuff I learned in broadcasting school. Well, University of Central Florida, studying broadcasting. So, thank you. It's very nice of you to say. Billie Holiday. Let's see if I can find a Billie Holiday tune for you. Let's see. Got a lot of Ella Fitzgerald. No, I'm afraid I don't have any Billie Holiday. But I will look some up for next time, I promise. I'll figure it out. But let's do I'm sure she did this one. Cry Me a River. I associate this with Ella Fitzgerald, but I have no doubt that Billie Holiday. Now you say you're lonely. You cried the whole night through. Well, you can cry me a river. Cry me a river. I cried a river over you. Now you say you're sorry for being so untrue. Well, you can cry me a river, cry me a river. I cried a river over you. You nearly drove me out of my head, while you never shed a tear. Remember all the things you said. You told me love was too plebeian, told me you were through with me, and now you say you love me. Well, just to prove you do, come on and cry me a river, cry me a river, 'cause I cried a river over you. There you go. That was close. Strange fruit. I don't know that one at all. I will learn that. Let me make a note real quick on my song here. I'm going to put Strange Fruit by Billie Holiday up at the very top. And hopefully I'll know it by next week. Thanks for the heads up. Cool. Anybody else in the chat yet? Just my buddies? Very heavy song? No, I don't know Strange Fruit. Do you know Lush Life? I could sing Lush Life. That's the heaviest song I know. Next time song comes up. Maybe not best for singing, but it's a must listen. Well, I'll give it a shot for sure. I'll listen, and if it resonates, I'll sing it. Let's spin the wheel. No ASMR, no ASMR, no ASMR, no ASMR. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Hey, another song. Perfect. Lush Life it is. This framing is bothering me a little bit. I'm going to move myself up. It could be kind enough to indulge me for a moment. There we go. How's buddy? I got to do this one from heart. I used to visit all the very gay places, those come what may places, where one relaxes on the axis of the wheel of life to get the feel of life through jazz and cocktails. The girls I knew had sad and sullen gray faces with distant K traces. So there was a noise again. How about now? Somebody was making popcorn a minute ago. I think we're cool. Check, check, check. I don't know what to do about the noise, friends. Might be a bad microphone. Sorry, buddy. Still? I unplugged it, plugged it again. It's on my shirt, so it shouldn't be, it's on my t-shirt, so it shouldn't be moving. How about that? All right. That's plugged in there. That's plugged in here. No interference. Oops, I accidentally moved my camera. Now the whole thing fell apart. Just has a fuzzy sound. Well, I'll move it down. How about this? How about that? It was underneath my chin, so the voice wasn't quite traveling. How's that? Probably didn't look good. How's that? Can you hear me? For the folks at home, I'm being informed. I think a noise gate would be good for you. It's a software. No, I have the noise gate on. I have the noise gate on, as a matter of fact. I'll tell you, I got, let me take a look at my filters here. I've got, oh, there's a noise gate. How's that for you, buddy? And the compressor. Let's turn the compressor and the noise gate on. And the noise suppression. I've got all three. There you go. Noise suppression. Yeah, it's better? All right. Thanks for the heads up. I used to visit all the very gay places. Oh, I'm still doing the song. Those come what may places, where one relaxes on the axis of the wheel of life to get the feel of life through jazz and cocktails. The girls I knew had sad and sullen gray faces with distant K traces that used to be there. You could see where they'd been washed away by too many through the day. 12 o'clock tales. Then you came along with your siren song to tempt me to madness. I thought for a while your poignant smile would tinge with the sadness of a great love for me. Ah, yes, I was wrong. Again, I was wrong. Life is lonely again. And only last year everything seemed so sure. But now life is awful again. A trough full of hearts would only be a bore. A week in Paris to ease the bite of it. All I care is to smile in spite of it. I'll forget you, I will, and yet you are still burning within my brain. Romance is mush, stifling those who strive. I'll live a lush life in some small dive, and there I'll be as I rot with the rest of those whose lives are lonely too. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. That's a good song. There we go. That's the saddest song I know. Huh? And you're lucky. In Poland, you want to take a week in Paris to ease the spite of it. You jump on a motorcycle. Oh, you're welcome, colleague. Yay, my applause. Yay. Thanks for putting those out there. I like that a lot. Here, I'm going to move the emote wall behind the main camera, and then it'll appear behind me. Let me give him the tap it. I liked that on the poetry thing the other day. Oh, can't give myself cheer. There we go. I decided this one is LOL. This one is you're doing great and I'm proud of you. And then this one is your solid goal. There you go. Yeah, that can go the whole song. That won't be disturbing at all. I love it. Back to the... Thanks for the heads up on the sound, everybody. I appreciate you. Yeah, no, it's just the microphone is on a t-shirt. The t-shirt was under the beard. Probably the beard was hitting the t-shirt when I looked down. Strange Fruit is about lynchings. Just to prepare you. Okay. Did not know there were songs. Ooh, Albus Fox, we got somebody new. How you doing, Albus? Glad to see you. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Well, you come to the right place. Here's my coffee, and here's to you with a quick Irish toast. May those who love us love us. Those who don't, may the good Lord turn their hearts. And if he can't turn their hearts, may he turn their ankles, so we shall know them by their limber. Welcome, my friend. Just having some fun catching up chat. Let's see, do I call you Albus or Fox? How would you like it? Good deal. We were just talking about what's going on with us. My buddy Kali's all the way from Poland, and my buddy Consequently is all the way from Connecticut, which is almost as far from me. I'm Johnny. I'm from North Carolina. I'm hosting my uncle's stream. This is his Real American thing. I love America, but not this much. But I'm happy to host the show. What we do here is we just talk, and occasionally I'll do performance pieces. I sing songs, I read poems, wisdom. We spin a wheel. You'll like it. Hang out for a minute. In fact, let's see. Albus is fine, but if you find Fox easier, then I don't mind. LOL. Well, I like Albus. I've known lots of Foxes. I've never known an Albus. So as long as I'm pronouncing it right, I'll call you Albus. You can call me Johnny. And welcome to the stream. Follow if you enjoy it. Let's spin the wheel. I love spinning the wheel. Anything can happen when you spin the wheel. All right. Hey, while we're putting all this foolishness in here, Albus, please tell me about yourself. Tell me where you're from, your gender if you feel like it, or how you identify, whichever one's cool. Ask me anything. Very, very nice. Oh, I've known a lot of Foxes. Yes, indeed. Hold on. Let's head on back to the talk show desk. Wrong one. This is the close-up. This is the wide shot. There we go. Now I have music in the back. I have known a lot of Foxes. I performed with a improv group called Now We're the Foxes. I know a lady named... Yay! Thanks for following! I appreciate you, Albus. Yay! 62. We made it. I know a girl named Crystal Fox. I toured with a man named John Fox, who's one of the most despicable human beings I've ever met. And let's see. Of course, I know lots. I worked on cruise ships for a while, so I know lots and lots of pretty people, male and female and other. So yeah, I've known tons and tons of foxy. But now it's time for actual anything. Oh, lots of foxy? No. I know one lady who performs under the name Kitsune, Silver Kitsune, which I believe is Japanese for fox. Foxy search symbol. She's awesome. I wish she had a Twitch page. But we got 60 seconds on the clock. It's Ask Me Anything time. It's the perfect time because you came in. Thanks for coming here, Albers. Albers, anything you want to know. Don't worry about it. About me, about the stream, about stand-up comedy, about music, about love. Maybe you're watching a TV show you want to talk about. Who knows? Take a second. Listen, I like to step away during the 60 seconds so I don't see the questions ahead of hand. I'm going to let my dog take over. Get in here. Thank you. Whoop, wrong one. Come on back up here, dog. There we go. And I'll be right back. I'm still here. 15 seconds left, people. You can do it. Anything you want to know. And then once it's done, I'll answer every single question in the chat. Whoop, get out of here, dog. Turns out we don't have enough time. All right. Oh, 10 seconds left. This is fun. I love it. It's so cool when Ask Me Anything comes up when somebody brand new's in the room. This is great. All right. Time is up. Let's head into the close-up. Whoop, wrong button. Huh, where'd it go? Where'd that stopwatch? Sticky something. There we go. And here's our close-up. Hi! All right, Ask Me Anything has begun. Here's some questions. First of all, from our new friend Albris Fox. Well, I'm Albris, which is a lot less cool than my real name, but whatever. Well, isn't that the point of screen names? Huh? Albris. Now, is that a word? Is that an English word that means something like hubris? I'm not familiar with Albris. Does it mean anything to you? I'll ask you anything. Let's see. That's not my real name. I'm a young trans guy from Ohio. Welcome, my friend, who wants to be an author. Excellent. Excellent. I'm glad you're here, buddy. I hope you. I love to read and I love to write. So hopefully we can talk some writing stuff. I mostly write sketches, short things, comedy routines. But I'm always looking to vent. I'm glad you're here, my friend. And Ohio, nice, Middle America. Glad you're here. What's my favorite food? Excellent question. Probably chicken parmesan with spaghetti underneath it. I like that quite a bit. Big fan of pizza. Steak. I've gotten grown to really, really love steak since I stopped eating vegetables. Steak. There you go. Hope I'm not hurting anybody's feelings. Any fun experiences with local wildlife? Yeah. We have one of those in Charlotte. We have, it's called the Lazy Five Ranch. And it's this big plot of land that you drive your car through. And it's a little safari. Kind of. It's just a whole bunch of animals living in a great big area, but there's zebras and there's giant cows and there's buffalo, and there's been several times where you're allowed to sort of hang the food. They give you food, they sell you food at the beginning, and you feed the animals, but sometimes you don't have enough food, like the really big bowls scratched the front of my car. They dug their horns. I knew there was a word for it. They dug their horns into the front of my car, and I never buff the scratches out because I think it's awesome. People are like, what happened to your car? I'm like, bull. What are you going to do? So, but yeah, I love animals. No, I literally just came up with it one day. It's a nice combination of words nice combination of letters I've never seen before. And AU is gold. So that's pretty good. Albris is easy to remember. I think you got yourself a good handle if you're interested in my opinion. Let's see. Oh, I think Nancy currently lost her internet. I will wait. Nice. I honestly have no idea what we have against Michigan. I do not include myself in those shenanigans. Yeah, no, there's a lot of people who decide to hate this other town because of their sports team or something. I don't get it. I don't think it's wise. I think everybody should just try to like each other individually or dislike each other individually. I think it makes life easier, Not hating. Don't hate people you don't know. It just takes up room in your head. It's not healthy. But yeah, Michigan's lovely. I've been to Michigan and Ohio many times. And they're both very similar and very lovely. So, all right, I think that's all the questions we had for Ask Me Anything. Hopefully, consequently, you'll get our internet connection back soon. The close-up's giving me the business. Hold on now. Never can tell with OBS. Every now and then, the shortcuts decide to crap out on me. Let's see. Sound effects. Logo. Essentials. Oh, this is embarrassing. Half of the appeal of the stream is the funny faces I make, I like to think. You're still hanging in there, Albert. All right. Let's see. Eagle perch, friendly robot. I want to read the chat. Why are you doing it good? Ah, here it is. Boom! And we're back. All right. I knew there was a button in there. Honestly, I have no idea what people have against... Oh, look at this. People in Ohio take sports unseasonably reasonably. It's like war, and that's very true. Sports in general, I don't get it, man. People get so mad. Oh, yeah, we have that in Poland, too. I hate this town because... because... Who do the Polish hate? I'm always curious. I like the English make fun of the Welsh, and the Welsh make fun of Americans. Let's see, because in the chat, if in the chat for Consequently, that's nice of you. Okay, I'm back. Consequently's back. All right, we can start the show. You guys are getting along great. This is wonderful. Everybody's back on board. They didn't ask me anything. Let's spin the wheel. Don't forget to trade in your patriotic fervor. As you watch, you get patriotic fervor. We got all kinds of fun things that you can request. Songs, wisdom, poetry, whatever you like. There was a war between Michigan and Ohio? Wow. Movie! Oh, this is fun. All right, let's head to the movie house. Whew. Albus is a German surname that means royalty. Your Majesty, I'm glad you're here. Faster than that. I want to talk. Go, 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 go. All right, everybody. I got something special for you. I forgot to... Hold on, I got to set it up real quick. I'll just tell you the story of it. I am about to show you guys one of my oldest video clips. This is a video of me, I think I was 20, 22, something like that, performing in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, my old variety act. I used to do what's called the Comedy Show of Death. And on the Comedy Show of Death, the first thing was the Animal Balloon of Death, which I stopped doing about 15, 20 years ago. I hope you enjoy it. I can't promise. I haven't watched this in about 10 years, so I don't know if there's any jokes in there I can't stand by. You know what I mean? There's probably something offensive in there. I was a dumb kid. But just in case, here it comes. Just got to find it. We're seconds away from the Animal Balloon of Death. Here we go. Seconds away. Animal Balloon of Death. There it is. Okay. Sorry, folks. Takes me a minute sometimes. All right. Animal Balloon of Death. Enjoy.
The freak show it is. I'm going to start off tonight by showing you something you will never, ever forget. Just kidding, but good reflexes. No. I'm going to start off tonight with a little piece of theater I like to call The Animal Balloon of Death. Who is right? And I'll tell you why. Jealous? Yeah. Take a look. Enjoy it while you can, ladies. It's the only time you'll ever see a white one. Now, the reason that I call this the Animal Balloon of Death is because tonight, right here in Harrisburg, I, Johnny Millwater, am literally going to risk my life by taking a fully inflated animal balloon and shoving it completely down my throat, which I realize is only slightly less gay than the alternative. Couple quick words of warning. Number one, what you're about to see is extremely dangerous and more than a little bit stupid. Under no circumstances should you shove something like this down your throat at home, unless you're married. Or you're trying to get out of a speeding ticket, whatever. Number two, those of you worried about my safety, I'm sure there's several. Please don't be concerned. The balloon is under my complete control at all times. How, you ask? I'll tell you how, one lady who gives a shit. I control it through the ancient art of hypnosis. Sleep. That ever happened to you? Sorry, buddy, you're the only guy in my eyesight. Had to take one for the team. I'm sure you're very virile. You're next! The third warning, and by far the most important, gentlemen, fellas, guys. I'm talking about a certain kind of guy. You know who you are. As impressed as you may be by the balloon down the throat thing. Do not approach me in the parking lot after the show and offer me $50. Don't let the outfit fool ya. I don't do that kind of trick. Especially not for $50, you cheap son of a bitch. But I really am going to shove this down my throat. I'm actually going to do it. I'm not lying. So if you're easily grossed out, I don't want this to ruin the show for you. Turn around. But the rest of you, that's quiet. But the rest of you, I'm going to ask you a question. I want you to tell me the truth. You guys want to see the animal balloon of death? Yeah. Nod or something. You're the front row. Set an example, ladies. Do you want to see the animal balloon of death? There it is. Everybody, do me a favor. I promise you it'll be worth it. Put your drinks down. Give me a little drum roll on your table. And don't stop till I'm done. It'll be worth it, I promise. Yeah. Everybody, I want to feel the room shake. Come on. Do it. The animal balloon of death! Yay! Now, it's the clapping and the cheering. Don't look at me like that. You voted for the freak show. Now deal with it!
Guess who remembered to turn his microphone back on? It's your old pal Johnny. All right, hold on. Usually I forget, but you were brand new. That was fun. That's the old school stuff. I used to have I'll show you my t-shirt bit next time. I'll show you my t-shirt next time. Oh, thank you. She's proud of me. Thanks for saying you're proud of me. There isn't anybody in the world that doesn't want to hear that. Come a long way. I really have. I started out as a magician, and then I was like the one-man freak show, that fiery thing, the fiery thing you saw for years. And then I just worked and became whatever this is now. So, thought I'd share part of the process. Thanks for being interested. I have t-shirts. I have to set up a merchandise page. I have stickers, I have t-shirts, I have postcards, I got all kinds of fun stuff. I just don't have an audience yet, so I haven't set it up. Don't get me wrong, 100% of you are awesome. Spin the wheel. Quack. This is fun. Yay, Abris. These friends. Monologue! Oh, this will be fun. All right, let's head on down to the theater stage. Now, monologue is a little tricky because what I've done is I've collected some monologues from movies and films. Movies and films? Wow. From TV shows, movies, films, and plays that I like. I don't have that many yet. So if you have any that you saw in a movie and you're like, oh, wow, man, that monologue's awesome, put that in the chat. and I'll learn it in the coming weeks. And when I say learn it, I'll look it up and read it from the screen in front of me because my memory has been systematically destroyed by my own choices. So let's do, I think we're all grown-ups. Let's do Always Be Closing from Glenn Ross. Let me have your attention for a moment. Because you're talking about what? You're talking about bitching about that sale you shot. Some son of a bitch doesn't want to buy land. Somebody don't want what you're selling. Some broad you're trying to screw, so forth. Let's talk about something important. Are they all here? All but one. You go on anyway. Let's talk about something important. Put that coffee down. Coffee is for closers only. You think I'm fucking with you? I am not fucking with you. I'm from downtown. I'm here from Mitch and Murray, and I am here on a mission of mercy. Your name's Levine? You call yourself a salesman, you son of a bitch? We're at a little something this month's sales contest. As you all know, the first prize is a Cadillac Eldorado. Anybody want to see second prize? Second prize is a set of steak knives. Third prize is you're fired. You get the picture? You laughing now? You got leads. Mitch and Murray paid good money. Get their names to sell them. Can't close the leads you're given. Can't close shit. You are shit. Hit the bricks, pal, and beat it, because you are going out. The leads are weak. The leads are weak. You're weak. I've been in this business 15 years. What's your name? Fuck you. That's my name. You know why? You drove a Hyundai to get here tonight. I drove an $85,000 BMW. That's my name. And your name is your wanting. You can't play in the man's game. You can't close them. Then go home and tell your wife your troubles. There's only one thing in this life matters. Get them to sign on the line which is dotted. A, B, C. A, always. B, B, C, closing. Always be closing. Always be closing. A, I, D, A, attention, interest, decision, action. Attention. Do I have your attention? Interested. I know you are. Because it's fuck or walk. You close or you hit the bricks. Decision. Have you made your decision for Christ? And action. AIDA. Get out there. You got the prospects coming in. You think they came in to get out of the rain? A guy don't walk on the lot lest he wants to buy. They're sitting out there waiting to give you their money. Are you going to take it? Are you man enough to take it? What's the problem, pal? You, Moss. You're such a hero. You're so rich. How come you're coming down here to waste your time with such a bunch of bums? You see this watch? You folks at home might not be able to. You see this watch? Yeah. This watch costs more than your car. I made $970,000 last year. How much you make? See, pal, that's who I am. And you're nothing. Nice guy? I don't give a shit. Good father? Fuck you. Go home and play with your kids. You want to work here? Close. You think this is abuse? You can't take this. How can you take the abuse you get on a sit? You don't like it? Leave. I can go out there tonight. The materials you got make myself $15,000. Tonight. In 2 hours. Can you? Can you? Go and do likewise. AIDA. Get mad, you son of a bitches. Get mad. You know what it takes to sell real estate? It takes brass balls to sell real estate. Go and do likewise, gents. The money's out there. It's yours. You pick it up. You don't, I got no sympathy for you. You want to get out on those sits tonight and close. Close. It's yours. Not, you're going to be shining my shoes. And you know what you'll be saying? Bunch of losers sitting around a bar. Oh, yeah. I used to be a salesman. It's a tough racket. These are the new leads. These are the Glengarry leads. And to you, they're gold. And you don't get them. Why? Because to give them to you, it's just throwing them away. They're for closings. I'd wish you luck, but you wouldn't know what to do with it if you got it. And to answer your question, pal, why am I here? I came here because Mitch and Murray asked me to. They asked me for a favor. I said, the real favor, follow my advice and fire your ass, because a loser is a loser. There we go. Oh, no, I don't know the monologue from the dictator. I must be new. Who's new? Hey, cutest little cat. Every time somebody comes in here, There's a new animal that's super cute. Now I see there's a hand. I'm going to tell you what's going on right now. I'm not even in character. My beautiful daughter is over here to the left side of the screen. You want to be part of the show? What's going on, sweetheart? You want to stick your head in and say hello? We don't have eagles or anything. Kylie, you're not so funny. Why don't you go ahead and stick your head in? Say hi.
Hi.
That's Charlotte, and I love her. You want to do a song or something?
Sure.
All right. What do you want to sing? How about Cheer Up?
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to sing a song with Charlotte. We're going to do Cheer Up because that's one of our favorites. Let me find the words so I can be sure. Sorry, folks. Please indulge me for a moment with some family time. This is a rare treat. You're going to be on TV. You should have gotten all fancy. Brushed your hair. All right. Let's find Cheer Up. Here we go. By Great Big World. For all you listening at home. Whoop, I lost it. Hold on. Cheer up. There we go. Nope. There it is. Cheer up. Because nothing really matters when you look up into outer space. It's a great big world and there's no need to cry. Cheer up. We're all interconnected to the reaches of the galaxy. And my best friend said he came from the sky. You ready to do the triangle? He traveled to the earth upon a pink spaceship. Ding! It's hard for him to hide behind those eyes. Cheer up. The atoms in your body are as old as every dinosaur. You're a special part of one big grand design. Cheer up. We're all in this together to discover what we're living for. 13 billion years and there's still time. Every night I wish upon a star so bright, waiting for the others to arrive. Cheer up. Because nothing really matters when you look up into outer space. It's a great big world and there's no need to cry. 13 billion years and there's still time. Yay! Thank you, Charlotte. That was fun. I still got about 30 minutes of show left to do. So let's go back to the chat and see what the people said. Okay, back to the chat. Chat Chalet. Oh, yay, applause! Yay. Oh, isn't she the greatest? She's very pretty and she has a great voice. People saying nice things to you. Thanks, everybody. All right, let's see what they said. First, it said, we would love a song. Excellent choice. Hello, Charlotte. Cutest little cat is here. Welcome, cutest little cat. Along with the weirdest little... Weren't you a wolf last week? It's confusing. Hey, no song, okay? I hate songs. Just kidding. This is a great song. I love them. I love songs, okay? She was just being sarcastic. Sarcasm is so hard to sell on this particular format. When one character goes on a bit about their song, mostly. Yeah, that's fun. She has such a great voice, too. Oh, you guys are so kind. Must run in the family. Hey, you. Join the world of Satan of Mine's My Pet Snake Hisses. I don't know what that means, but you're playing with band territory. She's very pretty and she has a great voice. Yay. LOL. A wonderful voice. Thank you, Charlotte. Johnny, I highly recommend you check out the monologue from The Dictator. It's really good. Oh, but so good. Well, I love Charlie Chaplin, and I've seen The Dictator, of course. I just haven't really thought about that particular monologue. I'm putting it on the top of the list, and I will have it next stream. Hold on. Monologues. The Dictator by Charlie Chaplin. I love Chaplin. Actually, I think I'm glad to know you guys are Chaplin fans. I've given thought to playing Chaplin in the movie house because it's all public domain now, and I love it. But I didn't know if anybody'd be interested. Consequently timed out. All right, good deal.
Microphone.
Oh, nice. Thank you very much. Moderator's on the job. Highly recommend The Dictator. I will check it out. No, I love Chaplin. Chaplin's a big influence on me. And I love the movie Chaplin. I assume you've seen that. The kids haven't seen it yet. Yes, they still think Robert Downey Jr. is Iron Man. She doesn't know how good he is. How you doing, Charlie? What are you in the mood for? You want to spin the wheel? You want to pick something?
What about we do some riddles?
Charlotte loves riddles. Let's head on down to the riddle room. Riddle room. Ooh.
Put your guesses in the chat, please.
Put your guesses in the chat, please. That's right, Charlotte. All right. Here, let's go find our special list of riddles. Here, you talk to them while I find the riddle list, okay?
Okay.
What do you want to say to the folks at home? Fair enough. Here we go.
I don't know.
What can you break even if you never pick it up or touch it? It's a pretty easy one. What can you break? Nope, it's not an egg. Don't move the chair. You see the upper corner there? When you move my chair back, that corner appears. So please don't move the chair back. Push the chair forward. Perfect. Yeah, now we're looking good. Yeah.
Yeah.
How about that? That's framed.
My socks
So
are very
can you
simple.
break? What can you break without ever touching? Ooh, alliance. Ooh, silence. Very good. A heart, also very good. Better answer. Silence and a heart, both legitimate, good answers, but not the ones the book's looking for. We were looking for a promise. We were looking for a promise. I think if you're going to break someone's heart, you have to touch it. A promise. All right, let's spin the wheel.
I think
You can break a promise without touching it.
all right. I hope it lands on
I think they all work too.
games.
If I was giving out prizes, all three you'd get right. Good answers all.
I
Goodwill Hunting. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. I can't do the accent, but I'll try. I love Goodwill Hunting. That's it. Emma. That's not Emma. That's always. Always be closing. No, this is. By the way, she walked in right in the middle of the always be closing monologue. I decided you came in the middle of a monologue that had a whole bunch of cuss words in it that I wouldn't normally do around you. But it's a good movie. Yeah. Oh, no, I love Goodwill Hunting. That's the first DVD I ever bought. Remember DVDs? No? Okay, let's keep moving. All right, 60 seconds on the clock. You have 60 seconds to ask me whatever it is you'd like to know. Anything you want to talk about. Anything you'd like an opinion on. Maybe you have a question for old Charlotte here.
Yeah, I'll be fine with that.
She's fine with that. You got 60 seconds on the clock. I'll be right back. Dog, take over.
I can take over. Okay.
Muted, dag nabbit. Every single time I turn off the mic, I forget to turn it back on.
And I like cookies.
Sorry, everybody. All right, here's the answer she gave so far. Your fate. Oh, dag nabbit. Sorry, everybody. DVDs, one of those. Hey, Charlotte. DVDs are digital video discs. They are after VHS and before streaming. And I want the folks at home to know that Charlotte's just a regular-sized person. Her head is just closer to the camera than mine, so her head's not bigger than my body, just to let you know. Favorite food? What is Charlotte's favorite food? And she said...
Broccoli, peas, corn, and cookies.
There you go, but not in that order. All right. Lead me forward again. Uh-oh. Wait, now I got half a... Ah!
No.
There we go. Okay, and next question. What's your favorite color? My favorite color is burgundy. It's the perfect mix of red and black. I like that combination. Those used to be my two favorite colors, so I decided you could combine them. What's your favorite color, Charlotte?
Blue and white.
Blue and white. Excellent choices. Half a flag. How are you today? I'm really good. Thanks for asking. I'm having fun hanging out with my girl. How about you, Charlotte? How are you doing today?
Good.
You excited about the trip?
Yeah.
Yeah, I told him a little bit about going down to Florida, so that'll be fun.
Cool.
Yeah. What's your favorite book series?
What?
What's your favorite book series? I like Stephen King stuff. The Dark Tower is a big part of it, and how it runs through everything. But I don't read a lot of book series. I read a lot of standalone books. Through Carl Hyacin, all his stuff seems to be related, same universe, you know. How about you? Favorite book series?
What is a book series?
A book series? Well, you know what a book is.
Yeah.
You've seen one on TV, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have a book or two, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know, if there's a book, and then there's another book that takes the story a little bit farther, it's a series of stories. It's a book series.
Oh yeah, I have a book and I have a second book that are the same story.
Exactly. That's called a book series. And what book is that?
I might have to go to the shelf.
Okay. I'll see you in a minute. She's not mine. She's going to go to the shelf. Next question. How are you today? Favorite book series? Encyclopedia Brown. And when I was a kid, I loved The Big Brain. The Great Brain by Seth Fitzgerald, I think. It was about a guy named Thomas Fitzgerald. Don't bring the book. Just read the title. Don't mess up the bookshelf. I'm a little OCD. I just got it. I think it's Captain Underpants you're looking for.
No.
Favorite time of day? Morning, nowadays, and right before I go to bed. That's always fun. Oh, I'm dying. My hair burgundy. Are you really? Excellent choice. Are you a big Squid Games fan? Is that what's going on? That's the only time I've ever seen somebody with burgundy hair. My favorite book series is Warriors by Aaron Hunter. I'm not familiar with Warriors. Here we go. Look at this. It's Super Turbo Saves the Day. Now, you're saying there's a whole series of these?
There's a second book. I have a second book.
Second book. Good deal.
Of this.
So, Super Turbo 2. Excellent. Next, I want to dye my hair too. You know, I've never dyed my hair in my entire life. I'm very proud of that fact. I'm very committed to being authentic if I can nowadays. Let's see. No, you didn't unplug it, so you got lucky. She tripped over a cord. Next question. I found out about it yesterday, and I'm obsessed. Oh, Squid Game. Yeah.
Ooh.
Squid Game's awesome. Oh, hey, speaking of awesome shows, I just watched Severance, and I want to talk about it with everybody who's seen it. Have you guys seen Severance? It's super cool.
Ow.
It's on Apple TV, so I had to Would you please lean the chair forward? There you go.
My socks are slippery and I can't
slippery
control
socks.
them.
What are you going to do? Yeah, you got to put on shoes or something. All right, 2 more questions. It looks good on everyone. Burgundy, I don't know about that. Gratitude, cure what ails you.
Would it
I
look
love
good on
the
me?
Presto Manci series by Dana Wynne Jones. Presto Manci. I'm not familiar with Presto Manci. That sounds Italian. I don't really know. And what are we about? But enough of this close-up. Oh, I forgot. The close-up button's broken.
Oh, wobbles.
Yeah, that's what I feel about it, too.
Wobbles.
Here, quick, tell a joke. How do you like school?
Clothes.
I never get sick of that. All right, there's the close-up, and now it's out. There we go. All right, Charlotte. Say goodnight to everybody. Say thank you very much for being part of the stream. Say bye, Melting Pot.
What?
Say bye, Melting Pot. That's what I call my chat. They're the Melting Pot. It's all cool
Bye.
kinds of people together from all over the world. That's the
Bye,
idea.
melting?
Melting Pot. That's right.
Melting pot.
Bye, Melting Pot.
Bye, melting pot.
They all say bye, Charlotte. Bye.
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 Okay, they heard you. All right. Thank you so much. All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Love you.
She loves you. Wait, I got two hands on this one. And I love you too. Say bye, melting pot.
Bye, melting pot.
All right. And then you leave after. Oh, I got a kiss. Thank you. I got a kiss. And it's on video. So one day when I'm sad, I can watch it. All right. Ooh, got some interesting facts up here. Let's get up to speed now that I got the stream back. I just found out about it yesterday and I'm obsessed with it. Looks good on everyone. Gratitude appears what ails you. All right. Diana Wynne Jones. Might be. Nope, it's Wynne. Wynne Jones wrote Howl's Moving Castle. Familiar with that? Which was made into a Miyazaki movie. So many words I could say wrong. Thank you for that. Warriors is a series of several books organized into multiple arcs, presenting the adventures of feral cats living in self-supporting groups called clans. If they're in clans, they're hardly feral. Sounds organized to me. There's wars, drama, forbidden love, prophecies, and death. Lots of death. Well, they get 9 each. Definitely recommend. Very nice. I'll take a look at that. Thank you. Everybody said bye. You guys are so sweet. Do some purple hearts up. Don't forget to save the VOD after. Oh, I do. I'm going to have it now where I instantly put it up on YouTube right away. So go to Butch's YouTube channel. I think it's Butch Saves America. It's in the Twitch, and you can watch any video we've ever put up. Oh, never mind. You're on it. All right, and we're all up to speed. This is nice. This is a fun chat. Thanks for coming. Augie. No, I want to call you Augie. I'm so sorry. Oh, that's Albris. My apologies, buddy. Albris, thank you so much for being here. It's nice to have a couple new information. You know what I mean? A new flow. Tell my stories again. Everybody hasn't heard them, so I'm glad you're here. I suggest the arc Dawn of the Clans. Feral cats who organize against us, and this is the way the world ends. I think they do it before the apes, honestly. I think the apes are kind of happy, taking the food and hanging out. The cats, they want to be in charge of things. I have dogs, of course. I've got Vladimir and Estragon up there in the front. I prefer dogs to cats because they, love me. I like that my dog, I think she thinks that she's protecting us from dragons. She barks every time a bus goes by, like a school bus, something like that. She barks really, really loud. And then we continuously not getting killed by the big yellow dragon. So she thinks that she saves our lives 4 times a day. And after she barks the bus away, she's so happy. She's so proud of herself. She's such a good girl. All right, ooh, here's something. Also, fair warning, if you are like me and get attached easily, if you start to really like a character, and just keep in mind there's a 50-50 chance they will end up dying. I got to argue with that number. There's a 100% chance they'll end up dying. Once you've embraced that, all literature's kind of fun. Don't be oblivious like I was, up and crying at 4 a.m. Oh, that's so sweet. I can't remember the last time I cried from a book. I cry in every movie, every time the music hits, every time the guy's talking in the rain, every time, the first 10 minutes of Up, Niagara Falls. I can't not cry in life, in movies. In life, I can't cry. I can only cry for art, and I can only cry for art that's visual. It's not the music, and I have a very distinct memory. A few years back, The Undertaker retired. I know he's just retiring now for real, but 5 or 6 years back, The Undertaker retired after fighting Roman Reigns. He's a professional wrestler in the United States who's been very famous for a long time. Roman Reigns, another professional wrestler. And when The Undertaker retired, took his costume off, and I wept. And then 2 days later, my mother died. And I couldn't cry. I didn't cry for my mother until 5 or 6 years later during Bo Burnham's Inside, during FaceTiming with my mom, if you remember that bit. That's what got me. That's what finally released the tears, because I had to see it through art. But in life, I guess I was just trained to be too manly, right? You can tell I'm a big manly man. But yeah, can't cry in life. It's interesting. I love this character's mother. Ooh, here's some more. That's the worst when you attach your kid and get killed up. In movies and TV, it happens to me all the time. Posture check, mind your business. I love this character's mother who went to see them and stuff. She was such a good mom, and she freaking died. Not spoiling, thank you very much. No, yeah, it's heartbreaking. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I think Game of Thrones, I was very sad when a couple of the characters died. You know what? Battlestar Galactica. That was my favorite show ever. In Battlestar Galactica, they had that last season of Battlestar Galactica was off the rails. There was mutinies, and the ship turned against them, and everything was falling apart. There were a couple of characters who committed suicide on camera, and that messed me up bad. But that's the last time I can remember. You know, from TV show on a movie. Let's spin the wheel. It's been a while. Bang. By the way, that fella in the middle, that's my Uncle Butch. If you're watching, Butch does in Wednesdays at 7:30. He does his stream, and I do mine on Sundays at 11. That's where you are now, of course. Conspiracies. Oh, no. It's a 1 in 50 chance. All right, folks. Let's head to the conspiracy corner. You're in luck because I just updated this. Let me tell you about the time cube. I don't know if this is true, but there are some who believe. The time cube is a pseudoscientific theory of time and space developed by Jean Ray, a former electrician. He insisted that academics around the world were purposely concealing the fact that 4 simultaneous days occur during a single rotation of the Earth rather than just one. Ray even gave lectures at the Massachusetts and Georgia Institute of Technology on the matter. On his self-designed website, A Stream of Consciousness with intermittent capitalized words, he offered a $1,000 reward to anyone who could disprove his theory that there were 4 simultaneous days going on at once. He died at the age of 87. But his theory and website have remained a source of fascination for many. The Verge calls it arguably one of the most notorious single web pages online, an endless wall of text about the conspiracy to suppress an absurd mathematical model of time. So that's interesting, isn't it? Ooh, wow. That was fast. Got somebody banned. It's getting exciting. But that's what I heard. Yeah, please share a conspiracy. I'd love to hear a conspiracy. My whole thing with this is I was hoping that people would tell me their conspiracies and then we could discuss them in the chat. But I had to find some up on Wikipedia. Nutbuster 8500. Wow. Interesting. I wonder what happened. You'll have to tell me later. Message deleted by the moderator. Wow. Wow. It's our first drama. Thanks for moderating. Take that. I can't believe I had a hard time getting Butch. I can't put, this is true. I can't put the word Butch in the title of my, the stream information. I can't put that in there because they think it's bitch. So I'm surprised Nutbuster got through. 8,500. Yes, please share your conspiracy. I'm interested. Check the log later. I hope there's a log. I don't even know how to do that. You have to tell me about it in the Discord. Join our Discord if you get a chance. All right. Government got rid of birds in 2011. Birds or drones. Hey, Joey from St. Louis. Welcome, my friend. I think you're a buddy from my buddy Chris's stream. I'm glad you're here. I get confused sometimes. This is true. We talked about the birds or drones last time, but I'm happy to do it again. I love the birds or drones theory. Let's see. Let me find that real quick. The birds aren't real movement. The birds aren't real movement exists to spread awareness that the U.S. government genocided over 12 billion birds from 1959 to 2001 and replaced these birds with surveillance drone replicas, which still watch us every day. It used to be a preventative cause, but now all the birds are dead, so it's just about raising awareness. I love this one because it's insane. It's clearly insane. It's clearly untrue. In fact, it's been proven it was deliberately designed as a thought experiment to prove that Americans can be taught to believe anything if there's sufficient production quality behind it. So they got a little bit of money together as an experiment, and they got this, and people believe it. People absolutely believe it. I've held birds, I've seen birds, and our mechanics aren't that good yet. I saw 2 birds floating around in my front yard making love the other day, which they wouldn't do if they were drones. But that's a good one. Thanks for bringing that up. Glad you're here, Joe. Joey St. Louis. I know I was just chatting with you the other day, but I lose track of which one's which. Where do I know you from? Maybe they were sharing data? Bluetooth. You're telling me that life like bird drones don't have Bluetooth? They probably have blue teeth. Birds don't have teeth. Drone birds do. Ooh, this is good. Wow, big pile of text. Let's take a look. The man from Torrid was a strangely behaving man who arrived at Haneda Airport in Tokyo, Japan in the summer of 1954. When they asked him for his country of origin, he casually stated that he was from Torrid, on the border between France and Spain. They placed him on the highest floor of a strongly guarded hotel, and he disappeared, never to be seen again. People think he got sucked into a wormhole, because the passports he had were legit. Man from Torrid, who vanished. A highly guarded hotel. I'm interested in the concept of a highly guarded hotel. I've never stayed in a strongly guarded hotel. I think those are prisons, you might be thinking. And then he disappeared, never to be seen again with no passport. Anything can happen. Next generation board drones, that makes sense. Oh, you know this one? Bird's blue teeth are the antenna. That makes sense. Let's spin the wheel again. Oh, almost out of time, folks. This is our last wheel spin. Thanks for joining us, Joey St. Louis. We start at 11 on Sundays, and Butch is going to be here on, I think, Wednesday at 7:30. Might be me this time, but it's supposed to be. For people who needed their files checked. It was a hotel because he wasn't necessarily a criminal, but they had a target. Interesting. Wisdom. Let's head right back down into wisdom for one last dive. That's better. All right. Wisdom. No, I'm just a doorman to get you in. Let's take a look. I'm not God. That's really, well, technically I am. You know what? That question leads to an excellent quote. I'm going to read you something from one of my favorite philosophers. This is a fellow named Alan Watts. Very big in the 60s. And he said, and I quote, let me find what Jesus knew. I know it starts with Jesus. I got a whole bunch of quotes from several different holy books and secular teachings, so it'll take me a moment to find it. Something else he said is, the menu is not the meal. And that's what we're going for right now. All right. Here we go. Trying to define yourself. Seldom realize meaning of life. Here we go. Are you God was the question. And here's what Alan Watts has to say about that. Jesus Christ knew he was God. So wake up and find out eventually who you really are. In our culture, of course, they'll say you're crazy and you're blasphemous. And they'll either put you in jail or in a nut house, which is pretty much the same thing. However, if you wake up in India and tell your friends and relation, my goodness, I just discovered that I'm God. They'll laugh and say, oh, congratulations, at last you found out. That's by Alan Watts. And I happen to think that's true. If there is a God, then we're all part of it. We're all part of him or her or they. It's God. You know, it's above that kind of thing, I think. And it's just we're all a part of it. It's not separate. It's not some guy who runs things up at the top. We're all, you know what? This is another thing also perfectly represented by an Alan Watts quote. This one's a little bit longer, and I've said it several times, but it's my favorite. It's like God. It's like if you took a bottle of ink and you threw it at the wall. Smash! And all the ink spread. And in the middle, it's dense, isn't it? And as it gets out on the edge, the little droplets get finer and finer and make more complicated patterns, see? So in the same way, there was a big bang at the beginning of things, and it spread. And you and I, sitting here in this room as complicated human beings, are way, way out on the fringe of that bang. We are the complicated little patterns on the end of it. It's very interesting. So, we define ourselves as being only that. But if you think that you are only inside your skin, you define yourself as one very complicated little curlicue, way out on the edge of that explosion, way out in space and way out in time. Billions of years ago, you were a big bang. And now you're a complicated human being. And then we cut ourselves off and don't feel that we're still the Big Bang, but you are. Depends on how you define yourself. You are, actually. If this is the way things started, if there was a Big Bang in the beginning, you're not something that's a result of the Big Bang. You're not something that is sort of a puppet on the end of the process. You are still the process. You are the Big Bang, the original force of the universe, coming on as whoever you are. When I meet you, I see not just what you define yourself as, Mr. So-and-so, Ms. So-and-so, Mrs. So-and-so. I see every one of you as the primordial energy of the universe coming on at me in this particular way. I know I'm that too, but we've learned to describe ourselves and define ourselves as separate from it. When, of course, we... Huh? How's that for wisdom? Nice. Halo dogs. Those are supposed to be Butch's face, but I should get little Halo dogs. That'd be even better. Halos kill germs? What? Halos kill germs? I didn't know. Oh, light lamps. Okay. God isn't it they. Okay, hold on. This is a big one. Let's go back to the chat. It says, God isn't it they, technically. The Christian God has no specified gender. They're just an entity, right? They are everything and they are nothing. They are forever and they are nothing. How true that is. I have to be nicer so I can get one. Hang in there. Oh, thank you very much, Joey from St. Louis, for the applause. My God, that got very deep. Well, that's where I live, buddy. We go shallow, then we go deep. I sing a song, I try to learn something. That's what I love about it. Listen, I'm going to wrap this up. And somebody pick out a raid, okay? If anybody has a cool friend who's broadcasting right now who'd like to raid with our 4 viewers, I'd love to do it. I feel like I have heard more discussion on God's gender from Jewish folks. It's really interesting. I actually have a whole lot of readings from the Talmud that I usually do, but I wanted to share that one since the question was so appropriate. Find a raid. All right, let me go to the talk show desk. Well, folks, thank you very, very much for being here. I appreciate you joining. It's Joey from St. Louis. If you didn't follow, don't forget to follow. Swim in both ends of the pool. That's the way I feel about it. Smart and silly. That's where I live. This guy gets it. Hope you'll come back. It'll probably be me again on Wednesday instead of Butch, because I'm not planning on bringing everything with me. Oh, my pleasure. I love streaming. This is nice. It's fun to do it at the house. It's very, very... What? Millickstein? Oh, no! Oh, no! Millickstein's here and it's over! Oh, no! I'm so happy you made it. This is wonderful. She's one of my favorite streamers. Millickstein is somebody who... Oh, she's one of the reasons I got into streaming in the first place. I saw her on Twitch playing video games a long time ago. She's a friend of mine. We used to work on ships together for a short amount of time, but she made a big impact on me and my life. And she started doing Twitch, and I felt less lonely when I watched her Twitch. And I was like, hey, maybe I should try that. And here we are a couple years later, and I'm getting to do it. I'm so glad you joined. Welcome. Oh, don't be sorry. You know what? I'm going to stretch for 10 minutes for you. Let's spin the wheel. Nah, forget it. I'm going to do a song just for you, and then hopefully you'll come back for a character stream. I'm so glad you're here. I'm crazy about you. Don't forget to follow if you can, all right? Just a quick song in the theater. This is a song that I've sung several times on the stream, but every time I sing it, I think of you, Millickstein. So I hope you enjoy it. This is As You Are by Garfunkel and Oates. Sit back. You don't have to work so hard. It makes me tired to watch you try. Relax. You've already played your cards, and I know which ones are a lie. It makes me really sad to see the things you think you have to be just to be enough for me when you already are. Why can't they just look at you in the same way that I do? Through all that's false and all that's true, I like you as you are. I know that you can get sad sometimes. I see it mostly when you smile. Let go of all of your supposed crimes and just be with me for a while. I know this may be hard to hear, but all your tricks are really clear. I see right through your slick veneer to the secret life you hide. Why can't you just look at you in the same way that I do. Through all that's false and all that's true, I like you as you are. Take me in, believe me when I say you're more than just okay. You're perfect as you are. There we go. I love that song. Ooh, popcorn, thanks. Remember this song? I had to do a playlist after you recommended you all those years ago. That's a great one. It cheers me up right when I need it. All right, lock the key. Raid, lock the key. Crocheting? Oh, heck yeah, we'll do that. All right. I'm so glad you're here. Well, it's time to say goodbye. Let's head on back to the goodbye desk. Thanks for coming, Chris. I'll be doing it again. Oh, dag nabbit, Mil-X-teen. My apologies. I'll get used to it in my head. Thank you, all of you, for coming. Please come back and see me on Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. I'm going to try my very best to broadcast from wherever I am, probably somewhere in Florida. Thanks for watching. Thanks to the new viewers. It's so exciting to have new followers, new viewers. Thanks for coming over. It's nice to see. Hope everybody had a few laughs. And don't forget, the only way to save this country is for all of us to love one another. So love yourself and try to love somebody else. Until next time, God bless you and God bless America. I'm going to sing the goodbye song, and then we're going to raid Lock the Key. I'm just an old chunk of coal, but I'm going to be a diamond someday. I'm going to glow and grow till I'm so blue, perfect. I'm going to put a smile on everybody's face. I'm going to kneel and pray every day, lest I should become vain along the way. I'm just an old chunk of coal now, Lord, but I'm going to be a diamond someday. I'm going to learn the right words to talk. I'm going to search and find a better way to walk. I'm going to spit and polish my old rough-edged self till I get rid of every single flaw. I'm going to be the world's best friend. I'm going to go around shaking everybody's hand. I'm going to be the cotton-picking rage of the age. I'm going to be a diamond someday. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Enjoy the raid. I'll see you Wednesday at 7:30. Love you. Bye.